So Ben told me the pregnancy is not his. He wants me back, and I told him, but Mary is pregnant for you. He said, no, the pregnancy is not his. So he is planning on doing a DNA test when Mary gives birth. Okay, so I dated this guy called Ben. Ben was my crush in JHS. He was actually my senior in JHS primary. Yeah, the primary and the JHS were together. So he was my crush, but we never spoke. He was always punishing me and stuff, so we never spoke. After SHS, after my SHS era, I had a message on Facebook and it was him. Ben texted me and we exchanged contacts. We started from there. He was like, he's interested in me. But I knew he was dating some people and even a girl in my class. That was when we were in JHS. But he told me he's not dating any of the ladies. And I was like, that's fine. Within a twinkle of an eye, we started dating. And I was already all over him. And I didn't know if he was all over me, but his actions didn't say so. I started seeing some red flags, which I ignored. I wasn't supposed to ignore, but I did. So anytime I go to Ben and I want to take a picture with him on my phone, he doesn't allow me to do that. He tells me he will use his phone. His phone is more clear and it has the camera quality, blah, blah. That time I was using Infinix, I think so. Yeah, Infinix. And Infinix, that time, the camera was a bit bad. So we took the pictures, and when I tell him to send the pictures to me, he sends only the one he took of only me, not with him, because he knows I would be posting. So there was this girl I know he was dating called Mary. He told me he wasn't with Mary anymore. So there was a day a friend called me, a male friend called me that Mary has gone to sleep at Jeff's place. He's called Ben Jeff. Mary has gone to sleep at Jeff's place. I was living afar from him. He was living around Pram and I was in Kotobabi. So when I heard the news, I didn't want to ask him because I didn't want to look desperate. So days passed by, and I called him and I told him, this is what is happening. Did Mary come and sleep with you? He said, why am I asking him that? I was like, I just want to know if she actually did. He said no. It became an issue and we fought. So 2 weeks we weren't talking, and later I was like, no, I've accused him wrongly. Let me just go and apologize. So I called him, and in the middle of apologizing, he was like, yeah, it's true. Mary came, and Mary was stranded in Accra. So he gave her a place to sleep, and the place he gave her to sleep is his room. After COVID, I was living in Osu. I had a text from him that he was around, so he wants to come and say hello to me. When he came to my place, I allowed him inside. We were talking and I was like, I'm not okay with us sitting in a room here. So please, let's go to the beach. So we went to the Osu beach. And whilst we were there, we were talking. I've heard that the girl, the Mary that he said he just gave her a place to sleep and nothing happened. Mary was pregnant and she was almost due. So Ben told me the pregnancy is not his. He wants me back, and I told him, but Mary is pregnant for you. He said, no, the pregnancy is not his. So he is planning on doing a DNA test when Mary gives birth. Guess who is posting the baby now and then? He's always posting the baby, my first fruits, my blah, 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 blah. I saw all the red flags, but I ignored. And he was someone I actually loved. I wanted to live up to him, and I was willing to do everything to stay with him.